Hi, my name's Amanda. Welcome to my channel, and this is kind of like my outfit of the day, which is really boring, which is like a green jumper and some grey leggings. But I wanted to do like a makeup video today. I won't show you my face close up because I'm not feeling that attractive, so I'm just gonna go to show you what I've done recently with my makeup storage, which is literally I'm having a glass of wine, my first glass of wine I've had in like a week since having my tooth out, and I finished my antibiotics now, which I had to take, so I'm allowed some. So yeah, this is what I've done with my kind of makeup storage. It was all in like glossy boxes and kind of like you know, like just boxes. So I basically I wanted to buy the IKEA Alex drawers, which are like, I wanted to spend like £300-400, but obviously since we've gone into lockdown, I do have the money, but I don't know how long we're going to be in lockdown for, so I want to make sure that I kind of don't dig into my savings as such. So I will, once all this coronavirus, well, I know it's going to take a while, has died down a bit because it's really bad at the moment, just horrible. Stay safe, peeps. But yeah, I basically, this is temporary. These were from Homebase actually. They basically, it's like a plastic set of 4 down there. And this is just a temporary kind of makeup storage at the moment. I am going to invest in like proper units, and I'm also going to get rid of this black chest of drawers here as soon as all this dies down a little bit. I don't really want to spend too much money on stuff that I don't need to. So these are 3, so basically there's 7 drawers. So I'll just show you my current makeup collection of 2020. Now I do have all my brushes up here, quite a few. I'll just pan through them. So yeah, lots and lots of brushes. I love my brushes, and I've still got about 50 in the bathroom to clean, so I just keep them up there, which I think is cute. Yeah, I like that. And I've got these 2 kind of like bronzer, this Revolution one here and this Spectrum one, so I just like kind of frame those there. This let me just move my Vin Rouge, my one. First drink in a week, so I'm really excited to have a glass. So I keep like some of my nice lippies and stuff up here. Like there's my Jeffree. I always keep Jeffree Star stuff out because I just love his packaging. Love this kind of concealer with the star on, so cute. Yeah, so I keep some lippies. Most of this houses like lipsticks and stuff. I'm not going to go through this one right now. And I've got my candle, which I haven't lit yet, but I'm really excited to light this one because it smells really nice. So I'm really excited about that. I just have some other like lippies here and stuff, and just random kind of stuff here. So yeah, and that's my partner's deodorant. For some reason there are some eyelashes in here, and yeah, just another load of, I think this is just all my perfumes and stuff here. A show leave-in conditioner. I really do like this. So yeah, that's all just, I'm not going to go through this bit. I'm going to really go through my palettes. Like I said, this is my current collection, so I'm just going to go, I'm keeping my palettes at the moment in this bottom drawer down here. And there are a few more, so I'm going to go through these with you now. Yeah, so I've just literally spent 10 minutes trying to get you a good angle. So this is the bottom drawer. This is where I keep a lot of the smaller-ish palettes, but I'm going to open this drawer. I know I've got yellow nails, so I have been bored to death. I painted my nails. So this is the bottom drawer where I keep a lot of my Revolution palettes. Like I said, I've been trying to get you on the best angle, peeps. It's really difficult. So yeah. My first palette in this bottom drawer is my Blue Blur palette from Jeffree Star. Now, I still really do love this palette, really do like it. Love this Ocean Ice colour. I'm going to try not to swatch too many because I'm just going to end up in a right mess. But yeah, I still would not get rid of this. It's still a very nice palette, so yeah, love it. Didn't manage to get the new Jeffree Star one. It's still kind of on my wish list, but yeah, yeah, that's Blue Blood. yeah, so this is my current temporary makeup storage. So this is the next palette, which I have not even played with yet, which is the Revolution Pro New Neutral Smoked palette. No, I have not actually put this on my eyes, and I need to play with this palette. Yeah, stunning. Love the blues in there. I don't know if this lighting's gonna fare up. I might change the lighting in a minute. So yeah, really do like that. Really cannot wait to play with it. Love this, like it looks a little bit powdery there, but I'm sure it'll be good on the eyes. So yeah, I can't wait to play with that, peeps. So that is that palette. The next palette I have in this drawer is the Revolution Maxi. Now I can never pronounce this. I got this in, I think it was, what was it? It was out of a Revolution Free Mystery bag, which looks stunning. Not worn this on my eyes. Wasn't too keen on the swatches when I swatched this, but yeah, I'm really excited to use that though. So yeah, I'm going to actually change this lighting because I don't think this is going to fare up very well. So I'm going to actually move my ring light a little, so I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't know why I feel like that lighting is a little bit better. So the next palette I'm going to go to is my Revolution Kami palette, which I still love this palette. I really do. I love this kind of like duo, like this corner shade here, which is like a nice duochrome shade. I always find these angles really difficult, but I really do like that. Has some lovely kind of shift in there. So yeah, I would never get rid of that. So this is not necessarily declutter. This is just getting rid of the boredom during isolation, peeps. So I'm just going to literally take you through my temporary makeup storage collection. So we have around, oh, I lost these. These are like some eyelash applicators. So this is the next palette in this drawer, which is my Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. Now I really this palette's quite hard to work with, but I do love the formula. The colours are a little bit random. There's no rhyme or reason to this, but I wouldn't get rid of it. It feels a really nice sturdy palette. So yeah, I do love my Jawbreaker palette actually. So I love this kind of like, I've used this one down here, Bite Me, which is a nice purple. Love this lemon drop. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I'm not gonna get, I paid a lot of money for that. I paid like 50 odd quid for that, peeps. Still gonna try and get the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette. I am. Now I was gonna actually, on my last declutter, I was actually gonna declutter this, but then when I was gonna throw it out, I realized I only used it once and I only used 3 shades, so I thought I'll give it another go. So I literally just kept it to give it another go. This swatched, look at this swatch, look at that swatch, really really nice. This is a lovely kind of duochrome color here. Yeah, but I'm gonna give it another go, peeps. Just one more. If it doesn't work next time, I might chuck it, but for now I'm just gonna give it another go. So I love this palette actually, which is the Revolution Pro palette, which is a dupe of, I think it's the Huda palette. Worn this a few times, a very nice palette. For some reason the mirror smashed it there, but I really do love this palette, so I'm keeping that for definitely. Well, I'm keeping it all because this is just a collection video. So we're gonna go now. I was actually gonna declutter this. I know I'm terrible, but I didn't just want to throw her in the bin. It was coming to that point where I know my mum won't use it. I know anyone I know won't use it. So literally it would have just gone in the bin, but I did not want to do that. I still don't want it because I got the Blue Blood palette, so I really don't want the palette, but it just feels such a waste to throw a palette, you know, into the bin. So I still don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. So I'm going to move on to the next palette in this drawer, which is the Revolution Roxy palette. Really, this was hit or miss for me. Some of these shades are really nice. I love this sky color down here. That was a stunning shade, being honest. Look at that. Don't know if that's picking up. That sky color was absolutely stunning. I really enjoyed a few of these colors, this royal color and sky color. So I just keep it for like a couple of colors, especially that silver. My gosh. Yeah, so keeping that. I'm just going to quickly wipe down my arm with some baby wipes. I never use makeup remover wipes. I literally always use baby wipes because they're just cheaper and last longer. So next palette in this drawer is the Soph Revolution Soph. Now this is the Extra Spice palette. Now I blimmin' love this palette. This is such a good palette. Really created a few nice eye looks out of this. I haven't used it as much as I'd like to use it, but I'm going to try and use this more actually. So that's the Soph Extra Spice palette. Love Soph. Soph Does Life now her channel's called. It used to be called Soph Does Nails, but she's changed it to Soph Does Life. Really do like her channel. Lovely young girl, really nice. So this is the next palette, which is the Revolution Makeup Revolution London palette, which I've used. I think I did do a tutorial on this at some point, so I will try and link that. But yeah, really nice palette. Yeah, really enjoyed this. I want to play with this again, being honest. Not played with it enough, peeps. Yeah, this is another really nice palette that I really do like. This is a lot of these. This bottom drawer is a lot of my Makeup Revolution palettes, being honest. This is a stunning palette. This is another one of my favorite palettes, peeps, which is the Tasty Chili palette. Now some of these colors, this Flakes color here is really stunning. Contest, really stunning, and Inferno here, and Fire. Now I'm just going to swatch these because I have played with this palette quite a bit, peeps. So I'm just going to show you some of the pigments. Now I'm not the world's greatest swatcher, but look at those swatches. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. That is a really nice palette. Really enjoyed that. Played with that a few times and loved my kind of eye looks each time. So yeah, I love it. So just wipe that off. So the next one in here, now this is the Revolution Rachel Leary palette. Oh, I just fell. So here it is. Wasn't so sure about this palette. The only two colours I do actually really love was the Goddess and the Obsessed. These three shimmers down here I thought were really nice actually. Again, really nice pigment. I'm gonna make a mess again, so yeah, really stunning. Love that. So I'm gonna keep that, being honest. Well, I'm gonna keep it all, so love that palette. Next one we have in this drawer is my Jeffree Star Morphe palette. Now this palette is okay. I don't reach for it a ton. Actually, it's not my favorite formula. It's all right, but I gotta be honest with you, some of these greens are really nice down here, but I could take or leave this palette, peeps. Yeah, not my most favourite palette in the world. I didn't think it was up to Jeffree Star standards, or Morphe standards in some sense. I much prefer the new Jaclyn Hill palette to that one, so yeah. This is probably the most boring palette you've ever seen in your life, peeps. How shitty and boring is that? Look at that. Look. Yeah, but I keep it just in case I need some transition colours, but it's not very interesting, but I'm not going to chuck it. So let's move on through this drawer. This is my Patricia Bright palette. Now I absolutely blimmin' love this palette, peeps, so no one would pry this from my hands. Absolutely love it. So oh my gosh, love this palette. Created a few nice eye looks out of it. This is a stunning formula. Loads of these colours are I haven't tried them all, I gotta be fair with you, but what I have tried I have enjoyed. Love this kind of flakes like glitter there, but I would use a glitter glue for that one. Yeah, defo. But I really do love this palette and I want to play with it more, being honest. I haven't played with it enough. So yeah, I'm defo, you know, playing with that again. So this is an oldie. I've had this for ages. This is the Manny MU8 Life's a Drag palette. But there are a few shades I still do reach for in there. I still reach for these ones, and I still just like having it in my collection. So yeah, I do keep that because I still love having it with me. So yeah. So the last two palettes in this bottom drawer, this is the OPV Beauty, and this is the Spotlight palette. Now, I do actually like this palette. I haven't actually got any like Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, unfortunately, ABH. I'm just not that rich, peeps. So yeah, I really do like this palette. I think I got this on a sale on Beauty Bay for about 13 quid. But love these two colours here, which is I can't even pronounce that, but just Dream and no, I don't know, those two here, they are stunning, and I love making eye looks out of these two. Let me just swatch these two here. Look at these two. These are the two best shades in there. Absolutely gorgeous. So I keep it for those two, just those two shades. I'm not that clever to depot things, but I just keep it for literally that blue and green, and that is it. So, and the last palette we have in this drawer is, I was going to declutter this at some point, and then again I changed my mind, which is the BH Cosmetics. This is the only BH Cosmetics palette I own, which is the Take Me Back to Brazil. And it is such a nice palette. I really enjoy this palette, so I just decided to keep it. Really love some of these blue shades down here. It's just a really nice palette, peeps, and that yellow's really nice. So yeah, I was actually going to declutter that, but I thought I'd keep it because I still use it. I like it. So yeah, that was everything in the bottom drawer. So we have my Take Me Back to Brazil Cosmetics. We have my OPV one. I have my Money Anyway, which I'm not sure about if I'm going to declutter that. I love this, so that's not going nowhere. That boring Morphe one. So yeah, so I'm just going to chuck all these back in, and I'll move on to another drawer. Yeah, so that was the first drawer, so I've just chucked everything back in. I'm trying to get you on the best angle here, peeps. It's really difficult when it comes to these types of videos. But this is the second drawer, which again contains a few palettes and some other random crap. So these are kind of just some beauty blenders in there and some stuff, dirty ones as well. So yeah, I just keep those in there, and just keep some of my smaller palettes in here. So again, this is the Pixie by Pedra palette. Now, I have not put this on my eyes, but I'm so excited to try this. I wanted to do like a testing video on this, but I have not got round to it. Super swatches amazingly. So yeah, really love this. Cannot wait to use that. Let me just look at that. Absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to play with that on my eyes, but I have not had a chance. So that's my Pixie by Pedra palette. Again, these are like my smaller palettes in this little thing here. So I've got my STYL London palette. Really enjoy this palette, love it. Good travel kind of palette. Kind of reminds me of the, like those Huda Beauty style ones, but really enjoy that palette, love it. Quite like my NYX lingerie, so really like this. Good pigment, so I do keep this. These are like I said, just said to you 2 seconds ago, my smaller palettes. This is the NYX Ultimate Edit palette here. Yeah, really do like this. Swatching, really nice swatching on there, lovely. So yeah, really like that. Looks a really nice palette. I have this little Wet n Wild palette, which I gotta be honest with you, I've never put on my eyes, okay? So yeah, never actually worn that, but I wanted to keep it in case, you know, I wanted to do like a Wet n Wild tutorial or anything. So this looks a really interesting palette, which I've wanted to put on my eyes for ages, which is the George Glam Eyes. Really nice. Love purples in general, so yeah, never managed to actually play with this palette properly, but yeah, it looks decent, so I'm gonna have to give that a go at some point, peeps. Moving on, this is the Douce. This is one, I think I got this in a cohorted box, which is just a little Douce kind of palette. I think I used it once or twice on my eyes. I didn't like it. It wasn't very good, being honest, but I just keep that anyway. So I love this palette, peeps, which is the STY London, or STYL London, which we got in a glossy box. I think I got the Devil edition. Really do like this palette, so I'm defo keeping that. Love the two STYL London palettes. Really enjoy these two, so love them. So let's move on. Now, I've actually never put this on my eyes. I got this in a Revolution haul, which is the I Heart Revolution Heartbreaker palette. Now, a couple of people said to do a video on it. That might still be coming, peeps, so don't panic. Love greens, love the swatches on these too. Let me try here. Yeah, really nice. Really looks a really nice little green palette, so I might do a vid on that. Really nice. Love little compact palettes. So the next one, I got this in a Halloween Makeup Revolution Halloween haul, which is Creep It Real. Yeah, definitely gonna keep this. Some unusual shades. I love this kind of really pink shade, so I'm gonna, you know, well, I'm keeping it all, but yeah, really like that one. Again, this was another kind of Halloween palette, which is called Take It to the Grave. Yeah. So really like this. I love some of these. I love this pumpkin tone here. Again, I will have to wait maybe till next autumn to try out those two palettes, because they're very autumnal. I can't say that word, but yeah, I'm going to keep those two. Well, I'm going to keep it all again. So this is a sleek palette, which I think we got in a subscription box. I cannot remember which subscription box I got this in. And my mouth is really dry tonight. I have no idea. I have a really dry mouth, so I'm struggling. But yeah, I really like this, so I wanted to play with that a bit more. I've had this one for a while, but I do absolutely love this Rimmel London palette. So yeah, it's a really nice drugstore palette. Really do like it. So yeah, really good pigment in those. So yeah, I keep that. Next one I have, which I think I had this in a cohorted, which was, I think it was in like a Douce kind of limited, you know, a Douce cohorted box. I have not actually put this one on my eyes. That highlighter looks really nice though. I'm really excited. I need to use that highlighter more. Not very excited about those shades, being honest. I don't know how much I'm going to use that. Apparently this was 50 quid's worth, which to me seems a little bit scandalous, but yeah, that is that Douce one. So what else do we have in this drawer? We have the two Jaclyn Hill Morphe palettes. Yeah, the Vault. I did not get the whole Vault collection. I literally picked up two. So this is the Bling, no, this is not the Bling Boss Man. This is the Dark Magic palette. Which again, that Temptress shade literally smashed all over my old carpet. It ruined my carpet basically. But yeah, it's not a bad palette. Is it the best? No, but is it worth keeping? Yes. This is the other one, which is the purpley one, which is this is the Bling Boss, sorry. Yeah, so this is the purpley one. Now, I do love some of these shades in here. Some of these are really nice. Love this gem shade. Really nice kind of purple shade there. Look at that. It is really nice, that gem shade. I've used that loads of times, so I'm definitely keeping that. What else do we have? I have Revolution lash glue. I have a pair of eyelash applicators. So yeah, not very interesting, being honest. So yeah, just have a few lashes in here. Lashes, and those hair vitamins we had from, I think it was a subscription box. Like I said, just have like little blenders in here, like my beauty blenders. Have like a box of NARS mascaras and two of these Bang Beauty mascaras. So I literally just keep all my little mascara samples in there. I have this, this shouldn't be in here, which should be over in my setting sprays, which is over there, which is a George setting spray. So yeah, that was that drawer. We just got one last drawer with palettes to go through. I still have tons in here. I still have loads, but I'm just going to go through the palettes for today, peeps, because I don't know how much energy I have. So yeah, let's go to the last drawer, which contains palettes. Yeah, so I've just taken you off the tripod, peeps, because I'm just going to the last drawer with my palettes in. Let me just move this ring light a little bit because it's doing my head in. Oh look, dirty washing. Great. So yeah, this is the last, this is only temporary, but this is the last kind of drawer with palettes in. So again, this is my stunning Jaclyn Hill palette, volume 2, which I'm obsessed with, peeps. I'm obsessed with this palette. I cannot stop reaching for it. Love it. This is the original Jaclyn Hill palette, which I still love. I still use it from now and again, but it looks really manky, doesn't it? I loved that highlighter shade there. So yeah, really love that one. I keep like all my little bigger, like not my little, my bigger Morphe palettes in here, which this is the 35H Hotspot palette. Really enjoy this palette. Love this. So yeah, really like that. This is the next one I keep in here, which is the Morphe. This is a lovely palette. Love all these greens. Love this palette. So yeah, really do like that. So yeah. Next one. Now I don't like the bigness of these palettes, which this is the Morphe. This is quite large. This is the Morphe kind of, I don't know what is this one called again. This is the 39A. Do not like the 39 Morphe palettes. They are too big and bulky. But yeah, I kind of wanted to depot these, see if I could like, because this is only cardboard actually, so I was actually thinking that what I could do was depot these shades and put them kind of in a smaller palette. So yeah, that is that palette. And the last palette we have in here, again this stores just my bulky palettes, is the Morphe. Now this is the purpley one, which is actually, let me see, which is the 39S, which, oh gosh, I can't open it now, peeps, which is this one, which is stunning. Loads and loads of pinks and purples in this palette. Absolutely adore this palette actually. There are a couple of naff shades in it, but in general these are quite squishy. You can squish them. They're squishy. Look, you can make finger marks in them. I know that would freak me out, peeps. I'm weird like that, but I do actually really love this palette. Actually, it's a really nice palette, so I'm really happy for that in my collection. So yeah, that is everything. I just keep my little bulky palettes up here. I got loads more drawers to go through. I'm going to go through my foundations, concealers, blushes, powder, like they're foundations, concealers and powders. They're like bronzers and blushes. So yeah, I'm going to save that for another day. This is a skincare drawer up here, but I kind of really like my temporary storage at the moment. I think it's really nice. Love all my setup. This just makes me so happy. I've got all my setting sprays and stuff over there, so I might do that in another video. I gotta keep myself entertained during this lockdown period, which I'm struggling with. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you on part 2. Bye. Peace out.